this guy has been seen all over the country. Give it up for my best friend, Zachariah Tippett, ladies and gentlemen.
What's up, everyone? How y'all doing? So my name is Zachariah Tippett. Most people just call me Touretts. And I have Tourette's syndrome. So let me hear you say hell yeah if you know what Tourette's syndrome is. Hell yeah. This is going to be fun. So tonight, I'm going to be sharing some memories with y'all about me growing up with Tourette's syndrome. And tonight, I'm going to kick it off with me in 6th grade. Y'all remember 6th grade, right? I know I do. Especially this horrible day that I had. And it started out like this. I woke up late. Me being a little tubby kid and all, I just had a few minutes to get my stuff together and get on out to that bus. Y'all already know I ran like this. Don't worry though, I made it. I forgot my lunch money. My bully was not going to be happy about that. Now, second thing was, I failed a spelling test when I got to school. And I was kind of confused because I sat next to the two smartest gals in my class, and I cheated off of them. You best believe that Mrs. G gave me a word to spell. I broke out my super secret Tourette's food ninja moves, and I cheated. Check this out. Be like, all right, class, spell Mississippi. I'm like, Mississippi. M-I-S-S. That got me through college. C's to get degrees, everybody. But my teacher came up to me afterwards, and she said, Zachariah, it doesn't matter if the words are spelled correctly or not. It has to be legible. Yeah, I'll get right on that. But she said, don't worry, since you're a little special student, I'll let you retake the test during recess. How does that sound? I said, how does that sound? That sounds like some bullshit. She said, what did you say? I said, chill. Correct. And last but not least, the worst part about that day was, I was unable to participate in gym class that day. And I was really looking forward to it too. Especially since the substitute teacher from last period decided to show a video with my class so they could better understand my disability. We started watching Forrest Gump. Wrong disability teacher. I couldn't participate in gym class that day, everyone. My gym teacher, he would always make sure to pick these Tourette's-friendly games for me to be a part of. You know, whether that be basketball, football, soccer, baseball was not a good idea either. I remember one day my class was having a heated match. Tensions were high, bases were loaded, and the final inning was coming up. You know who was up next? Your boy. Allie was pitching at the time, and she threw me this wicked curveball, and I ripped that bat, and I just... And that's how I got Tourette's syndrome. I'm just kidding, it's hereditary, so jot that down. Jot that down. Now a little bit about my gym teacher. He would always do these 3 things verbatim before he allowed class to start. He would always walk in, greet us, say how y'all doing, then start to announce the game of the day, but pause with a little suspense. So this is how it went. Good afternoon, 6th graders! How are y'all doing today? Are you ready to hear the game of the day? Because today, we're going to play... Pause. This is a little rundown of what was going on during that pause. My classmates were smiling cheek to cheek. Some say they were shaking more than I was. False. Because you know I was in that back left corner, Tourette's like crazy. Because I was ready to hear the game of the day. I needed this. he continued on. He said, all right, class, you ready to hear the game of the day? We all don't sound ready. I said, you ready to hear the game of the day? Hell yeah, because today we're going to play hide and seek. Smiles turned to frowns as everyone in my class flipped their head directly at me. My best friend Dean even said, Coach, can Touretts play this game? And after my coach realized what Dean said, he put 2 and 2 together. He looked me deep in my eyes, and he muttered underneath his breath, shit, you're here. He said, all right, class, let's do some laps. Hey, Tourette, Zachariah, come over here. Does anyone have kids here? Kids? All right, so you know like when your kid does something wrong, you have a certain type of tone of voice you speak to them in? All right, so this is how this no kid had an ass approach this situation. Hey, buddy. It's like, damn, am I going to foster care again? He said, listen, I know you're pretty excited about the game of the day today, but I think it would be kind of unfair to have you on either other team. So how about this? How about you head on back to class and finish up some homework? And I'll let you pick the game of the day Monday. How does that sound? How does that sound? That sounds like some and he said, pipe down a little beatbox. I'm from St. Louis, so we're ruthless. I head on out the gymnasium and start heading back to class, and coach catches up to me. He says, Zachariah, before you go, there's this little fat dog over. Hey, I'm glad I caught you. Before you go, you got my lunch money? No? So I head on back to Mrs. G's class and I walk in, and she just starts freaking out. Hey! What are you doing here? This is me time. Head on back to gym. I said, I can't. Coach just said I couldn't play the game of the day. She says, what was an 11-year-old boy not able to play today? And I told her, hide and seek. I'll never forget this as long as I live. She stands up, turns around. Jesus, help me! But Mrs. G was ruthless. After her giggle, she turned around with a face straighter than 12:30. She said, regardless, I'm going to need you to get your things from your desk and head on down to the library. How does that sound? I said, how does that sound? You're about to send me to the one place in the entire building that has signs in the front door that say, no loud noises inside, please. Mrs. G, I'll take my chances with hide and seek. Thank you. Now that I'm a little bit older, I'll be sharing with y'all what I've been putting my good old high school diploma and college diplomas towards. I just quit my job today. What I used to do was, I used to do accounting work, believe it or not. So basically, in a nutshell, I worked in this cubicle all day. And there were 2 reasons why I hated that job. We're going to start off with that cubicle. That cubicle was so strategically placed, it was a sound enhancement booth, everybody. So when I sat down to get some work done, my thoughts would be weren't enough of all like, Hey, back money. Second thing, apparently when I got hired there, they ran out of chairs for me to sit in. So the only seating arrangement that they had for me there was an exercise ball. So on top of being the only coworker there, that makes loud disabled noises, I am now also the only coworker there, whose designated seating spot is a bouncy ball. Check this out. Let's see. Do you think you could get some work done, me being your cubicle neighbor? No, right? Because that's distracting and that's funny as shit. My boss came up to me and said, "Son, that's free entertainment." Here I am. But before I got here, what actually happened was I went home and I cried. And I applied for just about everything on the first page of Indeed. These are some of my results of where I couldn't work at because of my Touretts syndrome. Couldn't be a 911 operator. Walmart grader was a no-go. Hi, welcome. I tried IHOP for about a week. You know, flipping pancakes and Tourette's syndrome kind of looks like Guess you can say that job didn't pan out. Workday. And after that, I tried DJing. And you would think Tourette's syndrome and DJing were, not mixed. False. Because I invented a whole new type of genre of music, which I like to call Tourette's music. And what I did was I just took my noises, and I mixed them with some, DJ sounds. And it seemed like I'm boring y'all, so would you just like an example? Yeah! All right, here we go. Because every time I got called into the dance floor, that's where the flashing lights were. Or where the flashing lights were, I would drop down to the ground. And when I dropped down to the ground, everyone in the club felt like to surround me and start cheering me on. "You're doing some sick dance moves, bro!" I have seizures. Don't worry, my Lord and Sailor, Taylor Swift was playing at the time. So I was able to shake it off. And ironically, after that, I tried bartending, but the only drinks I was going to make were the shaken ones. Oh, and after that, I tried babysitting. But you remember why I was so good at that last job, right? Don't worry, those kids are fun. I was finally coming up to my final application. And I remember this one specifically, because it asked me to write down some special skills. It asked, so I wrote down, I have Tourette's syndrome, and I smoke marijuana. Let's hear it. Yeah, you guessed it, I didn't get that job at Shake and Bake either. I'm Zachariah Tippett, everybody.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, give it up one more time.